Hello, today I'm going to walk you through the steps on what it would look like for a student to log in to SAM Studio and complete an interactive lesson. To begin, students will go to samstudio.com and log in as they usually do for their class. Once they log in, they will be brought to their default page, which is always My Projects. If they have an interactive lesson that's been assigned to them by their teacher, they will see this red circle with the number of lessons that have been assigned to them in the Interactive Lessons tab. This student has 2 lessons that have been assigned to them. They can click on the Interactive Lessons tab, and from there they will see the 2 assignments, or if they have multiple assignments, here. They will see which teacher or class assigned that to them, when the due date is, and if they started an assignment or if it's been assigned to them. Once a teacher grades that assignment, they will see the grade here. They can also see past due assignments as well as submitted assignments. Once students are ready to begin a lesson, they will click on that particular lesson that they wish to begin or continue working on. They will see a description here. This is also editable, so you as the teacher can add in more directions as you see fit. Once they're ready to begin, they can press the Start button. They'll be brought to the first page where they can type in their name or whatever directions are on that section 1. They will see the different sections here to the right side, and everything is automatically saved for them as they work their way through. There are also different options for students with accommodations to better see the screen. They can have high contrast mode turned on if they wish. If they wish to go to the next section, they can either press Next Section or click on that number section they wish to go to. So here I'm in section 2, which is the Engage part of the lesson. Here I can see that there's some drag and drop questions. If there's drag and drop questions, the student would drag the answers in for them and work their way through. Once they're ready to go to the next section, they can press the next section, or again, press the button number 3 to go and move on. Here in the Apply section, they're going to work on either in Sam Space or Sam Blockly, and it gives them a starting point for the system that they're going to build. Once they're ready to start building, they can either download the Sam Space here, or they can download the Sam Blockly starting point, as well as uploading their file of the screenshot if they have to take a screenshot for this particular lesson. Sometimes there are parts where they need to type in their response. They can type it in right here, change the font, and add links and other tools for them as well. If they wish to save the assignment and come back later, they can press Save and Close. Then it will change the status to In Progress. If they wish to go back and complete that assignment, they can click on it again and press Continue. From here, they can continue working on the different sections. Sometimes there are particular things for them to read. As a teacher, it lets you know if you need to print some of these materials out, the student handouts, or if it's just going to be a digital file for them. Always at the end of the lesson, there is an opportunity for them to do a quick check. Here they're dragging and dropping different words in, and there's also an opportunity for the student to rate themselves on how they felt their thinking and applying the real-world applications in this lesson were. They can give themselves a rating, and if they hover over it, they can actually see what the different numbers mean, as well as give it a response. Once they are done completing all of the different sections, they will all have a blue check mark that lets the student know that they're complete. When they are ready to turn in their assignment, they will press the blue Submit button. It will say, "Are you sure you're ready to submit?" Once they press yes, it will save. And now, instead of showing up in their assigned part, they'll see the submitted section here. And here they can see that they submitted the assignment and they're waiting for the review of their teacher's score. You'll also see here that the number has changed for the interactive lessons they need to complete. Since they've turned in one, there's only one left here. And that is how you complete the interactive lessons from the student view. If you have any additional questions, please reach out to your customer success rep or check out more interactive lessons resources on the Resource Hub. Thanks.